now that we've had the legislature elected, it's all about choosing new leadership. And we're certainly going to have new leadership at the top of the Republican Party in the House of Representatives. House Speaker Bill O'Brien indicated immediately after the returns were in, he had surprisingly lost the majority in the House, an almost 3-to-1 majority he had received, losing more than 100 seats. He told colleagues that he had no interest in being the House Republican leader, the leader in exile, if you will. I think he's going to go back. He's going to remain in the House. He won his House seat by 70 votes over a Democrat from New Boston. He wasn't the top vote getter in that district. A Democrat was, but he'll be back in the House, but I think devoting more time to his law practice. So we'll see a lot less of Bill O'Brien in the next 2 years, I suspect. But who's going to be the top Republican? Well, we're going to know that fairly soon. Bill O'Brien, not anticipating any challenge to his speakership at the time, scheduled his coronation in the caucus of the Republican Party for the House this coming Thursday, November 15th. So we're going to know who's going to win by then. Very friendly race, but certainly a spirited one between House Deputy Speaker Pam Tucker from Greenfield and former House Speaker, Bartlett Republican Gene Chandler. Lori Sanborn, at the end of last week, a newly elected Bedford state representative. She'd been a Henniker representative. The Sanborns moved to Bedford. She had said she's thinking about running. This is not the kind of race you can kind of get into half-hearted. Chandler was the first one out of the gate. Tucker indicated a day later that she was interested too. Bill O'Brien gave a kind of tacit endorsement to her, which should help her, but keep in mind she lost the race for Republican National Committee woman a couple of months ago. She's not extremely well known among the activist base in the Republican Party. Certainly we're left with a much smaller Republican caucus and a pretty conservative one. So Tucker might have the edge over Chandler, who's a more moderate, pragmatic leader. But at the end of the day, that person's going to be pretty significant. With about almost 180 votes, they're going to be a player in the next 2 years. And I think I know who Maggie Hassan, the governor-elect, probably would prefer. She'd probably think she could work better with Gene Chandler than with Pam Tucker, who was a devotee of House Speaker Bill O'Brien. We'll see what happens. I'm going to give a slight nod to Gene Chandler in this one, but it could be very close.